The U.S. Air Force fleet keeps shrinking. Can it still win wars? In February 2017, then Air Force Chief of Staff General Dave Goldfein issued a warning. Speaking at the Center for Strategic and International Studies in Washington, Goldfein rattled off all the missions the Air Force must undertake defending the U.S. against attack, operating two legs of the nation's nuclear triad, projecting air power around the globe, and, at the time, defeating the militant group known as the Islamic State. Every one of those missions is a growth area, Goldfein said, and while these missions have been growing, our Air Force has been getting smaller. We're actually the smallest Air Force we've ever been. At the time, the service had about 5,500 aircraft in its inventory. Since then, it has shrunk further and is now on track to get smaller still. The Air Force expects its fleet of fighters, bombers, tankers, cargo planes, drones, and other aircraft to dip below 5,000 in fiscal 2025 as retirements of older, worn-down, and outdated airframes outpace procurement of their replacements. Indeed, the fleet could drop to 4,903 total aircraft next year, but it may yet fall further. Right now, the Air Force is as big as it will be. Major General Dave Tabor, Director of Programs for the Service's Office of the Deputy Chief of Staff for Plans and Programs, said in a March 21st interview. In light of the budget uncertainties, it's really difficult to predict exactly what size the fleet will be next year or 5 years from now. The fleet already totals less than 1/5 of its size during its fiscal 1956 peak, when the service had 26,104 aircraft, according to the Mitchell Institute for Aerospace Studies. During that period, the number of F-84 Thunderjet and F-86 Sabre fighters alone exceeded 6,400, far greater than the Air Force's entire combined fleet of 5,032 airframes in fiscal 2024. The workforce is smaller as well. The Air Force in fiscal 2025 aims to fall to 320,000 active duty jobs, dropping by about 13,000 billets over the previous 5 fiscal years. The roles of those airmen are shifting too, as the service tries to bolster non-flying missions like cyber offense and defense that are key to modern warfare. The Air Force's fleet is now 52% bigger than the Navy, and Marine Corps' combined inventory of 308 aircraft. The current Air Force Chief of Staff, General David Allvin, and other top service officials point to exponential increases in capability among the remaining aircraft, such as striking targets with firepower and precision far beyond that of previous generations, to assuage concerns over the declining number of aircraft. But the shrinking fleet worries some lawmakers and observers. Todd Harrison, a defense analyst at the American Enterprise Institute think tank, said that while modern aircraft do offer more speed, range, stealth, and other advantages over previous generations of technology, the reality is that one plane can only be in one place at a time. For the credibility of our deterrence and our force posture, size still matters, Harrison told Defense News. That's where we're coming up short. An F-35 deployed over in the Indo-Pacific region is not doing anything to help you in Europe, he added.